Hello, Kim Ray and Rated Frog. Happy Sunday, guys. And Kaylin, hello. Adnan Official, hello to you. Kim Ray, yes. Let me get you guys a trivia question. Peace and joy. Hello, guys. Wes, good to see you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Wes. Adnan, I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's been a nice weekend. I have tomorrow off of work, which is really nice, guys. It's a 3-day weekend for me. Thank you, Kim Ray. Yep, these are a tradition on my live streams at this point. Also, I got some lovely flowers here. I wanted to scooch these into the frame. I also wanted to show you guys, oh, I don't want these to fall. I also have this really cute Valentine's Day bag that I forgot to show you yesterday. Kaylin says, I'm drinking cold coffee, but put a protein drink in with it. Yum. Adnan says, I'm okay. Trem F. Jones, doing good. Wes, I'm doing great. So I'm thankful to our Lord and Heavenly Father for that. Good. So here is this fun Valentine's Day bag. I actually picked it up. They were handing them out, and so I was like, ooh, let's see what these are about. So there is a pink, I don't know if it's flavored, but there's a pink fortune cookie. Hopefully it's flavored. Kim Ray says, yeah, I'm just eating a chocolate-covered strawberry. Yum, Back to the Future. One of my mods is here, good to see you. I'm just opening up this little Valentine's Day gift bag that I picked up yesterday. Actually, I think it was 2 days ago on Friday. There's a Reese's chocolate lava cup. I don't really know what a Reese's chocolate lava cup is, but sounds tasty. There are, crystal collagen gold powder eye masks. These go underneath your eyes, so like here and here. Clemente Gonzalez, good to see you. Glad you like the polka dot shirt. There is a tea tree refreshing face mask. These are some goodies I got in a Valentine's Day gift bag. Mr. Fulton Mraz, very nice. Congrats. Kaylin, I got those eye masks too, nice. And then there's this shower loofah. Ooh, it's scented. So yeah, there's there's a shower loofah. Kim Ray, oh girl, I'm jealous. I know, it's like a little Valentine's Day spa bag. There's also some confetti in here too, which I think is it's such a nice touch. Obviously, didn't need the confetti, but it's really fun. Also, I hope you guys can see these lovely flowers and flower vase. Oh, Roger Hess, thank you. Gotcha, Roger Hess. Let me add you to the list. Roger Hess, $4.90. Thank you. Clemente, who gave you those? They were like giving these out in my neighborhood, just like for Valentine's Day. So I was like, yes, please. I'll take one of these. It's basically like a spa bag with like treats in it. So I feel like it's like eating, like consumables, and then also like spa things. So there's a bath bomb in here. Ooh, with sweet lemon essential oil. I'm not a big bath person, I have to say. I don't like sitting in my own bath water. Not my thing. Joe Sensei, got you. Thank you. Let me add you to the list. So, Joe Sensei. So there's a lemon bath bomb. Oh, I missed it. Did I miss it or no? No, it's still there. Okay, it's the torch. I did miss it. Dang it. Ernest, hello, AM. Good to see you, Hassan. All right, just a few more goodies in this gift bag. There's pineapple lip balm, so my Duke Cannon has some competition. And then let's see what else is in here. Well, I can see what's in here. There's this nail buff, like a mini nail buff. Actually, I don't really use these. I know you're supposed to, but I'm usually trying to do my nails like, oh, really quick. Yeah, so just like, honestly, I don't even know how to properly use one of these. I should learn though. To file down your nails, so that's in there. Adnan, thank you for the bronze medal. Let me grab your username, Adnan Official. All right, Ernest, to hi to Back to the Future. Thank you, Micro Raptor. I appreciate it, thank you. And then last but not least, there's a chocolate heart in the bottom of the bag. Thank you, Ernest. I think I just missed the screenshot. Chocolate heart. I don't know what brand it is, but yeah, isn't this a fun little spa bag? Like Valentine's Day treat gift bag that they were handing out in my neck of the woods. So I'll give you guys a tour back through each of them. Tea tree refreshing face mask. Under eye, I don't even know what you want to call them. Under eye little masks, hydrating masks. A Reese's chocolate lava cup, definitely not vegan, but I thought this was amusing. I've never seen a Reese's chocolate lava cup before, but you guys should let me know if you've had one of these, share what they taste like. Curtis Ortley, hello, and Greystone Rogers, Tweeble to Hope, happy Valentine's Day. It was very lovely, thank you. Pink fortune cookie, super fun. Hopefully it's flavored. The chocolate heart I showed you before. Pineapple lip balm. Hello, Andre Carter. It's like the perfect little amount of goodies. This is a sweet lemon essential oil bath bomb. And finally, a yellow shower loofah. Can't have enough of these. I love shower loofahs. And it actually smells really nice too. Okay, so that's the little gift bag I wanted to show off to you guys. I'm gonna set it right back here. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Move these guys to the side. Cute, there we go. Ernest wanted to add you to the list. All right, Ernest, Reese's are one of my faves, but hard to beat chocolate macadamia clusters. Interesting, that's very specific. Sounds good, Wes. Have a great convo with your grandpa. Hope all is well. Curtis, Ernest, Clemente says nice. Yeah, Kaylin, I love loofahs as well. Dan Daly, Chief of DC, good to see you. Joe RC, Monique, hello, and Rob Faye. All right, I also wanted to give you guys a trivia question. Let me brainstorm here. Hello, Fred Marines, good to see you. Why is it highlighting this stuff? Dang it. Ugh, frustrating. Back to the Future, Dan Daly, thank you. Did I get, yeah. Oh, Masakatsu. Hello, Masakatsu. I think that's you. Doing good. How are you doing? Hello, AM, IP9MK. What's your favorite candy? Boy, I don't really much candy anymore. Dark chocolate, just like any dark chocolate I can find that's pretty dark, like 80% at least. Let's see. Thinking of a trivia question. Tricky Ricky, good to see you. And Scotty Ballard, good to see you. Masakatsu, thank you. Love that you're here. Sorry, I'm thinking about, oh, here we go. Chai Guy, doing good. I have tomorrow off for President's Day, so it's a 3-day weekend for me. I'm very, very excited about that. Poll question number 1, guys. I'm going to type it in right now. Poll question number, come on, number 1. Guess how I enjoyed the sunshine today. Or okay, poll question number 1. Guess how I enjoyed the sunshine today. Boom. Okay, there's the poll question. I'm gonna shrink it and put it up here. Hopefully you guys can see it, but there is a poll question now. Guess how I enjoyed the sunshine today. Guess away, guys. And remember, it's never the first option you see, so it's not pickleball. Let's see. Chai Guy, I'm going pescatarian for, let's see. Where were you? Hold on, I gotta back up here. Godzilla, just here for the trivia. Nice, vote please. Achilles, Aurelia, Monique, you are lucky to be off of work. I count myself lucky. I'm very, very, very grateful that I get tomorrow off as well. Yabba is here. Chai Guy, I'm going pescatarian for the next 3 months. I want to be like you, but at least need some fish. I think that's totally fine. I mean, I am very much like all diets are valid. It's totally up to you. I think what you decide to eat is your business. No, like, it's so funny how people love to judge other people's diets and weigh in on what you're eating, where it's like, oh, weird. Like, so how do you get protein? Aren't you going to be unhealthy? Aren't you going to have, and it's like, I'm not telling you how to eat. Like, why do you care so much about what I'm putting into my body? It's my diet. It's my business. So I'm like, hey, you are a free person. You get to decide how you want to feed yourself and what your diet is going to be. That is no one else's business but yours. Dan Burton, Kaylin, James, Billy, Legend. So what is my ethnicity? I get this question a lot. I am biracial, half white, half black. On my white side, I am English, Irish, German, and Dutch. On my black side, I am Ethiopian. My dad is a recent immigrant to the United States. James, yeah, I am not a fan of pickleball. Cannot stand it. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know what it, like, I do know what it is. Pickleball just touches a nerve because it is just this lame, I love tennis. I love tennis and respect it so much as a sport, the athleticism, the agility, and it's just, it'd be like if you were playing soccer with an inflated beach volleyball or something. Like, it's just this, it's like a, what, like, I'm not thinking of the right word. It's just the saddest version of tennis, and it makes me so irritated. Oh my goodness. Clemente, I have tomorrow off too. I like chilling in the house, cooking, and just hanging out. Good. Yeah, that is, honestly, I'm not planning on anything major tomorrow. I'm going to take advantage of the extra day off and, you know, probably tidy up a bit here. Maybe do some cooking, run a few errands, exercise a bit. Kaylin says, I got a small teddy bear for Valentine's Day and my dog thinks it's hers and she sits and looks at it all day. That's cute. Anna Masana, right you are. Happy life. Hello, Hannah. How's your night? Night is going good. It's been a really chill day. I got lots of good sleep and ate some food and enjoyed the gorgeous weather. You guys, we were in the 50s today here in Minneapolis, and I did one of these activities to enjoy the glorious sunshine here in Minneapolis. Cosborn, do they eat pickles while playing? No. Happy life. Where is your Valentine earrings? I love them. I've got them around here somewhere, but I decided I'd return to the Jingle Bell earrings. Happy life. Legend. I get the Sade comment quite a bit on here. Thank you. Denise is from Turkey. Anima Sana Z. You have great energy, a chill vibe, and a pretty fresh face. Thank you. I like to keep it really chill and really positive on my channel. I just, it's like, I love the community here. I want this to be very family friendly, very civilized, and people can, ooh, 6'7", I got you. Love it. Thank you, Gianna. What was I saying? But yeah, I love the vibe here, and I just want to keep it civilized and family friendly and respectful, not combative, not trying to get into arguments on here. Okay. Gotta get people's donos on here. Hopper, 1269. Gotcha. Gianna, gotcha. Cute. Got the screenshot. J Manuel, on your poll, I bet you were number 1. Oh, you're like the first option. It's never the first option in my polls. That is the rule. The hard and fast rule. Never, ever, ever pick the first option because it's always wrong. Those freckles are what's up, says Legend. Thank you. I love my freckles. Derek Booker, thank you so much. Same to you. Happy life. Today was the first Sunday without football in like 6 months. It was kind of nice though, I have to say. There's, you know, I like there to be a break in things that you love because then you like miss them and are excited when they come back. Back to the Future, Brandon Preacher Green, great to see you. Anima Sana, it's a refreshing YouTube stream, so positive. That's what I'm going for on here. You can always find something to be grateful for, and you can choose to have a positive mindset no matter what. No matter what circumstances you're going through, you can have a positive attitude. Dan Daly, Karimia. I'm gonna go with Kareem. Monique, Hannah, I saw someone I knew in high school on a TV commercial recently. Have you ever seen someone on YouTube or on TV that you met before? I'm sure I have. Nobody's coming to mind though, Monique. Thank you, Ryan T. I appreciate it. Anima, yes. I have been watching the Olympics. I've watched some big air, like the skiers where they like do jumps and they cross their skis. I love big air. I've been watching some alpine skiing, downhill skiing. Boy, other sports. Oh, curling. I've seen some curling. But yeah, I'm not one of those people where I feel the need to like consume the Olympics, like everything that's going on. It's like, it's cool that they're going on, but I kind of catch it here and there. Monique says, I was like, I know I've seen her before, and it was making me crazy. I was thinking, where have I seen her? Yes, I get that, Monique. Lindsey Vonn, yeah, I know. I'm questioning why she was given the okay to compete in the Olympics in the first place, because she like tore her ACL, I want to say, like just a few days before the Olympics. So I was like, what doctor approved her to compete? Let me look this up. Lindsey Vonn ACL injury before Olympics. Lindsey Vonn suffered a complete rupture of her left ACL on January 30th, just over 1 week before the start of the Olympics. And to me, it doesn't seem realistic that someone that just tore their ACL, 8-9 days before the Olympic Games would be fit to compete in the Olympics. I don't know. I'm not the doctor, though. Omar Maxwell, great to see you. Happy Sunday. I just started a new reality series. I'm not going to tell you which one, though, because I'm going to save it for a trivia question. I swear, these flowers, ooh, they're doing a number on my sinuses. Anima, that's what I was wondering too. How can anyone ski on a ruptured ACL? It doesn't seem... What like bothers me about that is it seems unfair to whoever the runner-up was, whoever could have competed instead of Lindsey Vonn in full health. I feel bad for whoever was the runner-up for the Olympic ski team, and someone else could have competed instead of Lindsey Vonn, potentially. Derek Booker, Naomi Osaka is a beast at tennis. Yes. Omar Maxwell says, thank you. Chai Guy. Yes, Chai Guy. Game of Thrones is my favorite TV series of all time, and I've seen it probably 5 times from beginning to end. And what else was I gonna say? I love the books. I haven't read all of the books. I think I've read like 4 of them. But yeah, I'm obsessed. Actually, you know what? That makes me want to turn on Game of Thrones, but I don't have HBO. So let's see if I can access Game of Thrones anywhere else. I doubt it, since I think HBO likes to keep a hold of their programs. But yeah, I am a diehard Game of Thrones fan. I love Game of Thrones. So good. Anna is here. Hello. Good to see you. How was your weekend? Lee Posey Anisoma. Is that a skier? I don't know what Anisomovas is or who that is. Okay, let's see if I can find Game of Thrones somewhere else. But let me go out of here. Exit Netflix. Kaylin, I've never seen Game of Thrones. Well, it's very violent and has a lot of adult content, and it's very intense. So if that's not your cup of tea, definitely don't watch Game of Thrones. It's not like a light, relaxing show. It's very intense. It's very violent, but incredible characters, incredible storyline, incredible like world that George R.R. Martin built. It's just, oh my God, it's so good. Oh, tennis player. Gotcha. Ian Gentoi. Osaka's better, so I had to retaliate. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of Osaka, of course, but I don't know who Anisomovas is. All right, I'm going to search for Game of Thrones because that's always a fun revisit. Let's see. Game of Thrones. LaShawn Walston, good to see you. Wesley, how have you been? Good to see you here. Game of Thrones. There you are. Oh boy, let's see. Any way for me to watch this? Nope. HBO's got this on lock, I think. Kirby, easy poll question. Haha. Okay. Yeah, dang it. No way for me to watch Game of Thrones. Oh well. Kirby, I'm doing good. How are you doing? I have a 3-day weekend, so I don't have to work tomorrow. That's really nice. And it's just, I've really been taking this weekend easy and relaxing, getting lots of sleep, watching TV. It's been fun. Yeah, Anna, I don't have Amazon Prime. Monique, I've never seen Game of Thrones. Nah, it's not worth renting if I've seen it 5 times already. It's like, nah. I'd rather spend my money on better things than rewatching Game of Thrones. Derek Booker, thank you. FYI, Amanda Anisimova is an American tennis player. Again, never heard of her. Kaylin, Kirby. Oh, you're still working. Oh no. I'm sorry. Hopefully your shift is over soon. Anna says, what? Yeah, I'm very picky about how I spend my money, and I can't justify renting Game of Thrones if I've already seen it 5 times. There's better ways to use my money. Purple Monster Rhythm, thank you. Kirby saying hi to Kaylin. Oh, farm work, gotcha. Okay, I mean, that's a different kind of work. Not like, oh, it's 5 p.m., I'm done. James Robbins. Wesley with the smile. Chai Guy. Game of Thrones will be on Netflix soon. Netflix bought HBO Max. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this. That's cool. Rich with the Kirby emojis. All right, Anna. No, it's that you don't got Amazon Prime. I don't need it. I really don't. I can use regular Amazon for free. Kirby. With the Kirby emojis right back at Rich. I love it. Ooh. Sorry, I'm watching reality TV. I wanted to share something with you, but I don't want to spoil the second trivia question for this stream. Hello, Scotty Ballard. Thank you. Earl H, hello. Back to the Future waving to Rich. You guys should share what you did for Valentine's Day if you want to share. Kirby is asking, are you rewatching the series? I'm not rewatching Game of Thrones. No, I'm not able to view it without adding another subscription service, which is like, dude, that is how you just let your money flow out of your bank account, adding all these subscription services that you don't need. I was like, I'm happy with the ones I've got, but I don't need to keep adding more. So no, I'm not watching Game of Thrones. I actually started a new reality TV show, and it's I think it's like decent. It's a little it's like a kind of depressing in terms of just like status and vanity and things that just don't matter to me, but obviously are really important to these people. Josh Yanez, you went to Brookfield. I don't know where Brookfield is. Chai Guy, it's The Masked Singer. I see the TV reflection in your eyes. It's not The Masked Singer. I don't like that show. Josh Yanez, Raymond Church. Hello. Anna says, true. What's it called? I'm not gonna tell you because I'm saving it for trivia. Wesley, since we now live. Poco, Anthony, Josh Yanez. Brookfield is in Wisconsin. I've never heard of Brookfield before. Let's look it up. Brookfield, Wisconsin. Directions. From Minneapolis. Oh gosh. Wow, Brookfield, Wisconsin is far. Whoa, it's like all the way across Wisconsin near Milwaukee. Cool. Josiah, I had a lovely Valentine's Day. Thank you for asking. I just got to spend time with loved ones. I was able to, I got this really cute gift bag. They were handing them out in my area, so I just went and got one. It's got all kinds of goodies. Shower loofah, pink fortune cookie, pineapple chapstick. There's a Reese's cup in the back. Lemon bath bomb. Just so good. So good. Kirby with the Starbucks. Yep, gifts. Back to the Future. Purple Monster Rhythm. Anthony George said hi. Upload, not the movie Upload, but the series, 4 seasons of episodes. It's a very nice show. What's it about? I guess I can Google it. Upload TV series. Sci-fi? I don't really like that much sci-fi. What's it about? In the year 2033, people have the ability to upload themselves to a virtual world after their death. That's a cool concept. Stetson Cunningham. Hello, Stetson. How was your weekend? How was your Valentine's Day? And be sure to vote in the poll if you haven't yet, guys. The poll question is floating around up here. Monique says, that reminds me of the show Black Mirror. Yes, yes, me too. Very like spooky and futuristic where you're like, whoa, that's kind of creepy. Has lots of comedy. I'm not big on comedy, unfortunately. Sir Ooch. Just some water with electrolyte powder in it, actually. Hello, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle. I love those photos that you posted in my community. Thank you so much for sharing those. I love having the community there. I want to go to the community now and see if there's anything new. Oh, cute. Tony uploaded pictures of Jetta. Cute, cute, cute. Yeah, but I was going to say, Dylan, I loved those photos. I'm looking at them right now. The photos of your living room. We say living room, not sitting room. Living room and dining room. Super cool. Sir Ooch says, cheers. Anna says, I think you're throwing us off with the barf emoji. No. So the absolute #1 rule for all of my trivia questions is the first option is never, ever, ever correct. So it's not pickleball, hence why I put the barf emoji in there. Wesley, Omar, Sir Ooch says, cheers. Kirby says, wait, I didn't see. I don't know what you didn't see. Dylan, I'll send in photos of my kitchen once I clean it up a bit. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, this is bad. No introduction needed with the coffee emoji. I like that. In Chicago, we say French room. Really? What does that mean? Chai Guy, Kirby. Oh, the community post. Wait, I didn't see. Yeah, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle recently bought a house and has been like working on it. And Dylan uploaded a couple of photos to the community of the living room and the kitchen area. So that was really fun to see. Godzilla, the correct answer is never the first one. Exactly. Keep this in mind, guys. Commit it to memory. Please remember this. The right answer for my poll questions is never, ever, ever, ever the first option. So it's not pickleball. I never put the right answer first because that's what all of the people who just scroll through my live stream and then just pick the first thing they see and leave. Like people just mindlessly pick the first one and then we'll move along. And I'm like, okay, fine. If people are not even gonna pay attention and just pick the first one as a default, I'll never make it the right answer for everybody who's actually trying to get it right. Purple Monster Rhythm. Nope, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of Last Night in Soho. Brandon Preacher Green, I'm not going to say because I'm saving it for a trivia question. Frank, good to see you. Chris the Sultan. Anna, furniture room. Not furniture room. Living room where you sit and watch TV. Anna, Chars 2.0, good to see you. Clemente, how do I go to the poll? So if you're not seeing it floating up here next to my head, it should be at the bottom or somewhere in the chat. You should be able to see it. Kaylin saying hi to Wesley. Eddie is here. Raymond Church, I spent the whole weekend painting my house. Congrats. Chris the Sultan. Godzilla, nope, I haven't been to Ethiopia yet. I don't really want to go now. It's just, you know, what I don't really like about going there now, I guess I'll have to do it eventually, but you have to get a lot of vaccines. You need to travel with a guide or you will get scammed. You will get probably taken advantage of. My dad, who is ethnically Ethiopian and recently went there, like in the last year or so, like he was ripped off. Like they could tell once they found out he was an American citizen, like they were trying to rip him off. And so it's like, just, I'm only doing easy travel at this point in my life, like within the United States, Canada, Mexico, Western Europe, not too far outside of that range. And with Ethiopia, you do have to get vaccines. You have to be really careful about diseases there and the water you drink and getting scammed. And so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not quite there yet to travel to Ethiopia, but I will go eventually. Chris the Sultan, Freak Kilo, Ray, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. Monique says, do you have family to visit there? No, I don't have family that actually lives in Ethiopia. They've all moved mostly to like the US or like a Western country. Sir Ooch, hello. Ray saying hi to Back to the Future. Ray says, I'm doing well. I have a jazz festival tomorrow. That's cool. So Ray, is this jazz festival like at school? Is it after school? Is your band like doing something for President's Day? I'm so curious. Lady Gaga, hello. I traveled to the jungle in Borneo when I was younger and I had to get some crazy vaccines. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, I wouldn't ever mess around and just be like, I'm going to go to this country and not get the proper medications and vaccines. But at this point in my life, I already don't like getting vaccines. I just want to have an easy trip. I don't want to have to deal with endemic diseases and worry that I'm going to contract malaria or some tropical illness and then have my health derailed for a while. I just want simple, easy travel where I can speak English most of the time and not worry about getting scammed, getting pickpocketed, not understanding a lot of the language going on, being targeted. So I'm keeping my traveling very simple. Within the United States, Canada, Mexico, Western Europe. Currently I just don't have any desire to go any farther than that. We got Dan Burton from Boise, Idaho. Hello, Dan. Ray, it's at a local school. We are off for President's Day actually a bit. But we still have to go. Nice. Clemente, I tried tons of times. It's not letting me go to the poll for some reason. Are you watching me on your computer or on your mobile phone? I'm curious. Oops. I'm curious what you're seeing. Danny boy, have I gotten an MRI? I don't think I've ever had an MRI in my life. Nicole, good to see you, is asking also, hi Hannah, how was your Valentine's Day? It was lovely. Clemente, mobile phone. Oh, okay. If you don't, because it should be popping up on your screen right here. I have the poll question hanging out in the air next to my head. And maybe if you don't have like an iPhone or something, it might not be displaying for you. But maybe check like somewhere in the chat. It should be popping up. Back to the Future. See off? Yes. Ray says tomorrow it's only a 3-hour jazz festival though, so it's not very long. They're usually 10 hours long. Oh my gosh, what? That is crazy to me, Ray. Oh my goodness, wow. Gerondier, Lorenzo, Nicole, Danny Boy, Ludwig. I don't even know what that is. Clemente, sorry I don't mess with iPhones. Interesting. I was a lifelong Android user, but I changed to iPhone and I love it. Sir Ooch, keep having fun this fun Valentine's Day weekend. Yes. Lady Gaga, that's a long time. Cleon, thank you so much, Cleon. I appreciate you. Nicole, Back to the Future, can I ask you a question? Lady Gaga. You're an Android user. Sir Ooch, what did you have for dinner on Valentine's Day? I had a pretty simple dinner. It was just like the usual stuff. Vegan, tofu, quinoa, veggies, big old salad. Jack, thank you so much. See off. I don't give out advice, and honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's up to you. Jakob is here. Clemente. Anyways, I picked long walk with my sister for the poll. Oh, good. Okay, so you found it. You found the poll. Where were you able to find the poll question, Clemente? Ray, yeah, sometimes jazz festivals run from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Depends on how many bands are usually. Oh my gosh. Ooh, sounds exhausting. Jakob is here. Danny, are you drinking real water? Yes, I put some electrolyte powder in here too. So it's water with electrolytes. Toxic Mayhem with the Arsenal emojis. Chai Guy, great question. Have you filed taxes yet? No, I've decided that I'm going to wait until next month to do my taxes. I just have not had, I've had such a busy February that I'm like, I'm just not even going to think about this until it becomes March. Thank you, Siaf. Clemente, I didn't find it. I'm telling you what I picked. Oh, wait, so you're able to see it? I'm so confused. How do you know what the option? I'm so confused. Are you just remembering from like what I verbally said, what the options were in the poll? Hello, Olivia. Good to see you. Monique, I know, I had the same thought. I was like, ooh, a jazz festival that starts at 6 a.m. I feel like to me, it doesn't make sense to start a jazz festival at 6 a.m. because most people aren't awake yet. And I don't think most people would want to listen to jazz at 6 a.m. I could be wrong though. Olivia, Toxic Mayhem, doing your taxes for free. Nice. Cleon, I do not give out that type of advice on here. Clasio Domingos. Rid Hacherigui from Algeria. Let's see. I do know Algeria. Toxic Mayhem, I'm done paying $150. Ray says, Monique Anderson, I'm performing the jazz, LOL, not listening to it. Also, I do that. I'm basically 80. Anna, that's a big commitment. Oh, Clemente. Okay, so you can see the poll question. Ray, I've been in jazz for almost 5 years now. I'm very used to it by now. Yeah, I'm shocked that a jazz festival starts that early. That's so, like, I think about jazz actually being like a nighttime activity, like going to a jazz club or a jazz performance after dinner or right after work. And it's like, you know, it's dark out, people are dressed up, they're going out for the night. I don't think of jazz being something that you perform or listen to at the crack of dawn. That is something new to me. Olivia says, sorry if I've missed any lives. YouTube deleted my channel, but got it back. What? Oh no, I'm so sorry, Olivia. Do you have any idea why that happened? I just saved myself $150, plus I want to serenade you to jazz music. Nice. Vice says, hey Hannah, hope you're having a wunderschönen Sunday. I am. It's been a lovely day. Honestly, the weather was spectacular today. I was blown away by how beautiful it was. Godzilla, nope, I don't like the flavor of coconut water. I feel like it tastes really gross to me, so I don't drink it. Monique, maybe they mean like rehearsals at 6 a.m. and perform. I know, maybe that's it. But it's a festival. If it's a festival, I don't know, maybe there's like setup and rehearsal as part of the festival time. I don't know. I'm blown away by this. Chef BBH. Ray, we went very last at the last festival, and the only people there were our bus driver and a few parents. Oh no, I want there to be more people. Olivia says, I don't know. It needed verification or something. Got my channel back. Oh, but all your playlists are gone. That's frustrating. Sorry about that, Olivia. Wow, you guys. I'm watching a reality TV series. I'm not going to say what it is, but they just showed a lady getting ready to go into like a dinner party. And she's like, I'm putting on a Bulgari necklace, and the value of the necklace was $1.2 million. Her necklace was $1.2 million. Crazy. Can you imagine walking around with $1.2 million around your neck? Crazy. Oh my gosh. It's an epic necklace, but I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Carl Williams, I'm doing good. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Kirby, coconut water. Ugh, I've always thought the taste was so gross. Omar Maxwell. Carnival in Olinda. Oh yes, Carnival is this weekend because Fat Tuesday is on, Mardi Gras is on Tuesday, and then Lent begins on Wednesday. I just looked that up the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras is almost here. Wesley, Olivia, gonna sleep now though. Bye. Bye, Olivia. Glad you got your channel back. Duke, Ray says the public doesn't come to watch. It's mostly parents and bus drivers. Why do they make you get there at the crack of dawn though? 6 a.m. is performing, not rehearsals. We go perform, get a clinic to improve our songs, then eat and watch more bands until like 12 p.m. Wow, I'm so shocked that, yeah, you are performing at 6 a.m. That is wild. Okay, Ray, Kirby, I'll drink green tea all day. Kirby, uh-oh, I'm lagging, shucks. Anna, oh no! Wait, can you guys still see me? Clemente Gonzalez says, if I was rich, I wouldn't even spend my money like that. You know, I think if at a certain net worth, I could. If I was a billionaire, like if I was Taylor Swift, who's worth $2 billion, $1 million is 1/2000th of her net worth. So it's like, to some people, $1 million necklace is like picking up a quarter off the ground compared to like all their assets. Hi Danielle, good to see you. Behavioral finance. Chai guy, $1.2 million necklace for dinner. That's got to be Real Housewives. I mean, if you know reality television, there's a lot of rich ladies walking around with some cray-cray jewelry. It's like, oh my gosh. That's some people's like retirement accounts around her neck in the form of a necklace. Kaylin can hear me. Okay, must have been a glitch or something. Anna, I can see you now, but your screen went black and couldn't hear you. Back to the Future, God-fearing, Toxic Mayhem, Mario. I don't know who that is, but I have been watching some of the Olympics, guys. Godzilla. Yep, she got a mortgage on. Oh, she's got. I mean, when you consider the average, let's Google this. The average. What is the average mortgage in the United States? It's got to be. I would guess it's like right around $500,000. This isn't. Let's like do the value of a home. What is the average home value in the United States? Yep. As of early 2026, the average home value in the United States is approximately $512,000. So that woman is wearing, like on average, she's wearing the value of 2 homes around her neck in jewelry. So crazy. Double luge is a 5, says DNV. Clemente can see me perfectly. Yeah, I think for some people it might be glitching, others maybe not, but oh well. Godzilla, Toxic Mayhem. Thank you, Clesio. Class 21. Hello, Miss Hannah. How has your... Ooh, thank you. Joe Sensei, that's cute. A lucky Shiba. I haven't seen that before, but that's fun. All right, gotta make sure I've got you. Yes, I got you, Joe Sensei. Thank you. I've never seen the lucky Shiba before, but I'm wondering, does that have anything to do with Chinese New Year? When is Chinese New Year? It is. It's in 2 days, you guys. Chinese New Year is Tuesday, February 17th. So happy early Chinese New Year to those of you that celebrate Chinese New Year. I figured if it was lucky anything, it might have to do with Chinese New Year. Dono, wow, love to see it. Thanks, guys. Godzilla, oh yes, Godzilla is saying, I wonder if she has insurance on that necklace worth $1.2 million. Yeah, well, not that. So she walked into this like billionaire's compound. It's like this very ritzy party. Everyone's dressed to the nines, clearly. And what's so crazy is I think she's promoting Bulgari and wearing this like they've got Tom Ford bags here and everything, but she's wearing Bulgari at this party. And what's so wild is actually there's get this, there's security guards at this party that are kind of like just walking around and monitoring, because if anything happens to the necklace, basically she's not allowed to leave this compound with the necklace because she's like wearing it as like a brand promotion, but or something like that. But there's security guards there to like monitor the whereabouts of the Bulgari necklace. So crazy. So wild. Toxic Mayhem, all the dono wows, I love to see them. Thank you guys. Yes, if your name is in green, that means you are a channel member, so use those member emojis. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm reading what you guys are putting for the poll. Currently, it looks like long walk with my sister is in first place, then group runs with friends is second. Vice, nice. Very nice with the squirrel emoji. We're almost to 100 likes too. I'm seeing 91. So thank you guys. We're almost to 100 likes. I'm also going to close the poll in about 1 minute. So if you haven't voted yet, vote please. See if you can guess correctly how I enjoyed the beautiful sunny weather today here in Minneapolis. Kirby, alrighty then. From the one and only Jim Carrey. Not that deep. I think I guessed right. All right, let's go. I'm gonna close this poll and reveal the answer to you guys. So poll question number 1, guess how I enjoyed the sunshine today? You guys did good. I went on a long walk with my sister, Rachel Gore, who a lot of you know. It was so nice. It was very relaxed. We just, it felt so good to just be out on a leisurely walk, not rushed, no plans, like nothing to rush back to. It was just so beautiful. So good job, guys. I'm thinking of, for my second trivia question, what my other options could be. How is the weather there? It's beautiful, not that deep. It's in the 50s, 50 degrees. Godzilla, nice Clemente. All right, we're gonna have a second trivia question, and I'm thinking about what it should be. Okay. Next trivia question, guys. Guess which reality TV show I started watching. Is it Below Deck, Members Only, Palm Beach, Real Housewives of New York, City. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. All right, guys, guess which reality TV show I started watching this week, actually today. Below Deck, Members Only Palm Beach, Real Housewives of New York City, and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Boom. So here you go. New trivia question right up here. Remember, first option is not right. It's not Below Deck. So it's one of these three. Members Only Palm Beach, Real Housewives of New York City, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Godzilla. Dylan Courier, good to see you. I feel like it's been a while. Wesley, I never win. It's like the first one is always wrong. Indeed. Brenda is guessing Housewives. Not That Deep. Guy Bernard. Toxic. Mayhem. Wildman. Godzilla. Brenda West. Thank you, Toxic Mayhem. Sir Ooch. I'm going all the way up. What do you mean? It has been a while. It's been probably months. Feels like it's been months. How are you, Dylan? So I'm watching this show right now. This new I'm watching this reality show right now. Also, we're at 99 likes, guys. Thank you. Surge into win it. Dylan, Earl, hello, Marco Polo, thank you. Sir Ooch is guessing Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Productions, Sega Genesis, I have no clue. Toxic Mayhem, thank you. You know, I love it. I've said this over and over on here. I love when people mention my freckles and compliment my freckles because they're a feature. Believe it or not, it's a feature that I just forget about a lot of the time. I just forget that they're there on my face. So it's nice when people point them out because I'm like, oh yeah, I've got freckles on my face. Brenda is guessing Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Toxic Mayhem, Back to the Future, saying hi to Dylan. Love it, love it. This lady, she's wearing this like majestic feathered like top, and she tried to light a fire in the fireplace and almost caught her feathered top on fire. This is so fun. D-Dub, I definitely forget about my freckles. It's my kids who remind me. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Also, guys, we crossed 100 likes, so thank you guys very, very much for that. Dylan says hi to Back to the Future. Ernest, what did you put in the poll, Ernest? Which reality show do you think I'm watching? Monique says, I hear there is a lot of wealth in Palm Beach. Oh yeah, and New York City. I mean, the money hubs of this country are, the top ones that come to mind are like LA, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, like that area out in California, the Hamptons, New York City, Nantucket Island, Cape Cod area, like old money, like New England, old America money. Out east, Connecticut, Greenwich, Connecticut, super wealthy. And then like Palm Beach. Yeah. I find like the wealthy, like the different geographical areas where there's like the wealth pockets in the United States to be so fascinating to me. Like here in the Midwest, like in Minnesota, I'm not so sure about Wisconsin, but here in Minnesota, our super like wealthy pockets have to do a lot with like industry, people who have made it big in lumber, in like taconite, in steel, in it's like heartland industrial wealth. And it's really cool when you see the old historic homes, especially in northern Minnesota, because there was so, like when you go to some of these old mansions, there's a really famous one up in Duluth called Glensheen Mansion. And when you walk around the mansion, you're definitely, it's like a lot of flexing based on how it was built of like the wood, like the type of wood and the materials that were used to build the house. And yeah, it's just, I think it's cool where different, like the different sources of wealth. Oh gosh, this is really bad. Someone just fell. Oof. But yeah, I think it's really cool. Like, it's like where are the sources of wealth coming from? Where these different pockets of wealth exist. Used records. Hello. Monique, let's see, Cream Puffs, hello. Pookie. I just really like German studies. I thought it was fun. Alternate account. Ernest, no idea. I don't have a great track record for on-the-fly guesses. SNET singer. Toxic Ma'am, I'm from the 90s. If I had 500, I will invite you to a baseball game. Jackson Johannes, love seeing you use the member emojis. Hope you're good. My guess is the Palm Beach show because all the talk of Florida lately. Interesting. But I will have the right answer on at least one of my accounts. Hello, Jackson Johannes. Oh my God, this woman just like totally fell. Oh, so bad. Sir Ooch, I like going to Rhode Island to pay $20 for a cup of coffee. Back to the Future, I like Real Housewives of New Jersey, Beverly Hills, and Miami. Nice. Dylan Courier, did you like the halftime show? That was my trivia question either yesterday or the day before. It was very so-so for me. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I loved the production value. I loved the dancing. I loved the sound of the music. I loved what Bad Bunny was wearing, that white on white with all the dancers, and like I loved it. But what really bothered me was that it was entirely in Spanish and just very limited understanding if you don't have Spanish language skills. And to me, I'm like, your primary audience is English speakers, and it just felt like a snub. I was like, this is just unnecessary, and it felt very pointed and inconsiderate. Like, it was a very doable thing. Like, they could have had translation, they could have put things on screens or something to make the show more understandable for people. Like, I have very limited Spanish. I took 3 years in school, 2 in high school, 1 in college. But those years are far behind me, and I have such basic Spanish skills at this point, and I've forgotten so much of it that, like, I'm not going to be understanding, like, a rapid-fire, fast-singing Spanish language halftime show. And I was like, man, so it was way less fun to listen to because I couldn't understand anything that he was saying, practically. Monique, I also find international wealthy areas fascinating. Me too. Sometimes I like to research wealthy neighborhoods around the world. I know. Toxic Mayhem, I just learned if you make under 45K, you can do your taxes for free. That's good. Sir Ooch says, let's see, we should be watching Germany. It should become the indefinite leader of Europe after Brexit. I don't know. You know what's interesting is I think it was the French president, President Macron, who just Macron. I think he came out and said something like Europe should be acting more like a superpower. Let me pull this up. Europe should be acting more like a superpower. Yes. The French, is it a prime minister? I can never remember who has a prime minister and who has a president. It is a president in France. The French president, Emmanuel Macron, has consistently argued that Europe must stop acting merely as a regulatory market and start operating as a unified geopolitical power. And a few days ago, he urged Europe to start acting like a world power. And I was like, ooh, are you getting jealous of the US? Okay, France, I see you. Toxic Mayhem, I like that Bad Bunny didn't wear a dress because if he did, it would have been disappointing. Yeah, that's like, I wasn't sure if he, like, I know there was so much talk and so much, like, you know, so much, I feel like it was just a lot of debate online, a lot of controversy about him as the pick. And I was super curious to see if he would wear a dress. But I was like, oh, okay, he didn't wear a dress. Like, so many people were like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind if he wears a dress and this and that. And I was like, let's just see. Let's see if he comes out wearing a dress. I don't know, but no, I did not see any dress. All I saw was his really cool, that white on white. I was like, ooh, this looks so good on you. I want this outfit. I thought it looked great with his complexion, and it was very like visually captivating for him as the performer. Like, you could see him very clearly. I thought it was so cool. Facts. They should have put subtitles and I didn't even understand. Yep, I know. It's, to me, I love listening to Spanish language music. I think it's beautiful. I have limited understanding, so, you know, it's a struggle, but I love listening to music in other languages. But it's just, I was saying this the other day, it felt like watching a movie, like a foreign language movie with no subtitles. Because you're watching actors, you're watching performers go through scenes and say things and have conversations, and you're like, I'm kind of having to guess here based on your facial expressions and your voice and other people around you and your body language. Like, it wasn't fun. Like, it's not fun if you don't understand what they're saying. And I was like, that to me, it just felt like they could have so easily made it. And the thing is, too, we're all about accessibility and inclusion these days. How many times do you get something in the mail or you make a phone call to a hotline and it's like, press 2 for Spanish if you would like to request these documents in the mail in Braille or in Mandarin, or it's like we live in the age of making everything super accessible. Brandi Carlile performed before the Super Bowl, and there were these incredible American Sign Language interpreters, like, signing the lyrics so that people who are deaf can understand exactly what she's saying. And I was like, if we live in the age of making things accessible and making sure people can, you know, understand it in their language, or if they have a visual impairment or a hearing impairment, they can access this show and fully understand it. I was like, then why are we snubbing millions and millions of English speakers? This makes no sense. And it felt like a dig and very unnecessary to me. Because I was like, I love watching the Super Bowl. I watch all the halftime shows. I think they're really interesting. But to me, I was like, this just felt so, it felt like such an easy solution. And yet no one who put together the show made the decision. Whoever had the decision-making power chose not to put English subtitles. I would have been fine with subtitles. Even having it in entire, you know, kick out Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin and keep it fully 100% Spanish. I would have been cool with that if there had just been English subtitles. Like, just make it understandable for your primary audience. That's what I really took issue with the halftime show. Kinsey, William, hello. Reaper, I saw that you sent to 100. I grabbed the screenshot, so let me add that real quick here. Reaper, and there was another, I think, was it Ernest? Dylan, French Prime Minister sounds better. Reaper is saying somebody's been streaming for 16 days straight. I'm guessing they are live streaming while they sleep. Reaper and Ernest sent a flower. Thank you. Kensley Keller. No, I do not. Oh, Vice. Thank you. Sent a flower. Vice dash K2N. Yeah, Toxic Mayhem. I did hear that the lyrics were vulgar. But again, it's like, whoop, they were going way, he was speaking so fluently and so quickly that any vulgar lyrics were just like, la-di-da. Don't even know what he could be talking about. I don't even know. He could be talking about the FIFA World Cup for all I know. Had no clue. Felipe, hello, and thank you for the 100 gift. Thank you, Toxic Mayhem. Ooh, Yassine got a gifted membership, and thank you, Toxic Mayhem, for sending that. I'm gonna get you on the dono list. We got Toxic May. I want to screenshot this so I got it. Thank you. Love to see that. Toxic Mayhem -1 gifted 1 membership, which went to, thank you, Felipe. Cute. I love that. Thanks. Yassine got it. Enegadi. Yassine Enegadi QY 4HG. Love to see it. Felipe Reyes, thank you. The Sunday and the 100. Let me make sure to get you on here. 6277. Felipe, PHELL, Felipe Reyes, 6277. Wesley, Toxic Man with the Cristiano emojis. Love it. Kirby with the dono. Wow. Fernando. Dylan, my grandma still watches the Michael Jackson halftime show every year. Oh, that's so cute. She said it's the greatest of all time. I have heard that from so many people. Yeah, I was not alive when that performance happened, so I mean, I know there's actually, I could just watch it on YouTube. I've never actually seen the Michael Jackson halftime show, but I've only heard amazing things about it. Michael Jackson is goated. Reaper, oh my gosh, who is that? Who is that, like, member or emoji you're using? Because I know I didn't upload that. Alexander Craig, wie geht's dir? Grüß dich. Monique, I know some well-to-do people from the Caribbean. They own properties, rent them out, and also could afford to attend university, so they work in finance. They often fly to Miami to go shopping. I love it. Ooh, it's just, it's so, to me, it's so fascinating to see how people, like, ultimately, like, very free people live their lives where, you know, they own their own businesses, they have rental properties, they own multiple properties, they can travel all the time. They have drivers, they've got multiple cars. Like, it's just, they're very much retired at an early stage, and they're able to do pretty much whatever they want, whenever they want, because they are completely financially covered. Jake Peter, I don't know who that is. I'm so curious. 44 Carbine, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining. Toxic Mayhem with the Gordon emojis. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? There is a Gordon Ramsay documentary series dropping on Netflix, and I think it's coming. Let's just look this up. When does the Gordon Ramsay documentary come out? Oh my gosh, it's this Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, guys. I've decided already. I am going to be, I'm going to be watching the Gordon documentary this coming week, and I'll probably have it on in the background when I'm going live on Wednesday, and I'm going live on Friday too, because I'm like, oh, I can't miss this. Micah says, I disagree. Prince was the best halftime show ever. I have never liked Prince's music, so there's no way I would pick him as the best halftime show. Kareem, good to see you. Dylan Courier, I've never seen Prince halftime. I'll have to check it out. Bambi is asking, when was your last eye exam? My last eye exam was, I believe it was last October. So, oh, how many months ago? Maybe 5 months ago, approximately. Vice, Toxic Mayhem. I don't meet up with people from the internet in real life, but thank you. Gordon, one of my all-time heroes. I adore him beyond measure. Oh, he's the best. Bambi is clapping. Thank you. Yeah, I've just been checking off my health appointments recently. So I went to the eye doctor in October of last year, so a few months ago. I went to the dentist a few weeks ago, and then I just had my annual physical exam where I got examined head to toe by my doctor last Monday, like this past Monday. And it is nice, I have to say. Just feeling like I've gotten things examined and things look good, where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna carry on with my life and try to be healthy, and then I'll see you guys in the next year. White Lightning, you adore a crazy chef. Oh my gosh, he's so much more than a crazy chef. If you believe he's a crazy chef and nothing else, you are sorely mistaken, and you need to do your research. Ernest, I like the Rolling Stones halftime show. When was that one? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, my nose. Oh, I love these flowers, but when I'm near these flowers, I'm like, allergies killing me. Oh, I was gonna Google, when was the Rolling Stones halftime show? Oh my gosh, it was 2006. I would have been in 6th grade. I don't remember it. Wesley says, who told you I was crazy? Dylan Courier, it's fun to watch Gordon getting mad at people on TikTok food creation. His anger is delightful. Yes, but what I love about Gordon is he doesn't get angry and upset just for the sake of being mean. He actually demands excellence, and he can't stand mediocrity. And he's giving feedback, like critical feedback, when something is crap quality. Like, he demands that his staff perform at a very high level, and that the food that is served to his customers at his restaurants is top quality food, which I respect. He is like the ultimate professional. He's also a family man. He has been married to his beautiful wife forever. They have 6 children, and he also runs marathons and ultra marathons, and he does triathlons. Like, he is like one of my favorite humans on planet Earth. I would be so happy to be able to sit and have dinner with that man. Oh my gosh. That is a dream of mine, to get to meet Gordon Ramsay. Danielle says, oops, I missed the answer to the first poll. I went on a long walk with my sister today. All right. Ernest, 2006. Dylan, it was fun to watch Gordon getting mad at people. Thank you for the bless you. Yes. White Lightning. Edwin Matthew. Hannah, be careful not to sneeze on the screen. Of course, I will not. I was old. I was in the Army for 3 years already. Wesley, that greatness. Chazi, gotta be Real Housewives. Not something I can see you watching, but it's addicting. Yes, it is. Heavy Duty Ralph, good to see you. Monique says, my favorite chef is Emeril Lagasse. Man, he has such charm. Such nostalgia, too, when I think of Emeril Lagasse. Ooh, I love this question. Farshid is asking, where do you see yourself in the future? Wow. Well, it depends how far in the future, but I would say in the next 5 years, right? Like 5 years from right now, I will be 37 years old. I imagine earning full-time level income on YouTube. This is a part-time job, and it's not my primary source of income, but in 5 years' time, let's do where I picture myself in 5 years. I will have like full-time income equivalent from YouTube. Like I can cover all of my living expenses from YouTube. I will have purchased my dream car, which is a Ford Bronco in baby blue. I will have a property up north in Duluth, Minnesota. I haven't decided if I want it to be a condo or like a single family home. Maybe have my first kid in 5 years. Never say never. But yeah, I mean, there's so many other things I could get into. Hello, Drew Denzel, Chazi, I tell you who I'd love to have dinner with. King Hazy, good to see you, King Hazy, only Hayes. Everybody remember to vote in the poll, which some of you I think are able to see up here. I just started a reality series today. It's a 3-day weekend, and I'm taking it easy, so I'm like, you know what sounds perfect? Starting a reality TV show. And what else was I gonna say? I'm forgetting what else I was gonna say, but guess which reality TV show? Oh, I'm watching it right now. That's the other thing I was gonna say. I've got the TV show on in the background right now. RGV Core 37. What? You're looking like 20. A lot of people think I'm in my 20s. I am not. I am 32 right now. I'm gonna be 33 in September. Farshid, nice answer. Get a boathouse. I would never, ever, 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 ever invest in a property that is on water. Water is the enemy when it comes to investing in real estate. I would never put a penny into real estate that is located on water. Never in my life. Ernest, my favorite chef is either Bobby Flay or Martin Yan. Edwin, I used to watch Love Island. Ooh, spicy. I like it. Monique says, those are lovely plans for the future. Yeah, it's exciting to think about. You know, in 5 years, isn't that long a time period? That's just, when I look back and think, wow, 5 years ago now was 2021. I remember exactly what I was doing in February of 2021. I was in my first year of grad school. I know what classes I was taking. I know where I was living. I know what my routine was. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was already 5 years ago right now. And it's like 5 years goes quick. So it is crazy to look back and see how much has changed in 5 years. And the same goes for thinking ahead, where it's like, yeah, I think a lot is going to change in the next 5 years. NC, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives sounds interesting. We got Edwin, Monique, Pascal, Jerome, hello, thank you. Kareem, flowers look amazing in that pot. Aren't they pretty? Yes, for those of you who weren't on the, I think it was Wednesday live stream, I unboxed this beautiful ceramic vase that my grandparents got for me. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. Just in time for Valentine's Day, I will run out and throw some, pretty flowers into the vase. And they had this fun, multicolored bouquet at this store I stopped in at. So I decided to just, throw some flowers in here and have these hanging out in the background for you guys to look at. I was showing this earlier, but I also picked up this free Valentine's Day goodie bag that they were just handing out in my neighborhood. And it's basically like a little Valentine's Day spa and treat bag. So there's a shower loofah, smells really good. Ooh, really strong. There's like under eye masks to like, you know, if you've got some puffiness under your eyes, you can stick these on and hydrate. I'll probably just do this tomorrow since I've got some free time. I don't work tomorrow. There's chapstick here. There's a pink fortune cookie. There's a little chocolate heart. Yeah, so this was like a fun little surprise I wasn't expecting to come across, but I was like, oh, yes, please. I will take a little Valentine's treat and self-care goodie bag. So that was fun. Farshid, Toby is here. Herzblatt is here. Micah, how would your parents react to knowing they would be grandparents? Oh, they would be really happy. They'd be so excited. Ya boy, phone wigged out and meant to hit last option, not first. Oh, shoot. Damien, hello. You voted in the poll. Nice. It looks like, excuse me, so far you guys are thinking Housewives of New York City. Kareem, Farshid, Edwin, Matthew, Tomcat. We've got Tomcat saying hello from Miramar, California. Hello, hello. Greetings to you out there on the West Coast. So it would be, let's see, 7:30, about 7:30 p.m. your time, I think. Edwin says, my all-time favorite is 90 Day Fiance. Ooh, those like quick hurry up and get married or get engaged shows. I don't believe in getting hitched that quickly personally. So I'm like, not for me. Okay, Pascal. Hello, Pascal Jerome. Thank you, Farshid. Thank you, Rose Broussard. XXXO. Tomcat, that airbase. Fluminense, Brazil. Tricolor Flu. Carlovy Music. DG. Daniel from Ghana. Thank you, Daniel. Over in Ghana. Wow, it must be early morning for you, maybe? What time is it in Accra? Ooh, it's 3:30 in the morning for you. Wow, it is very early over there. Dang. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you've gotten up super early or if you've stayed up late. I'm gonna guess you've stayed up late. Edwin is asking, by the way, Hannah, do you have a brother? No, I just have one sibling, and that is my younger sister, Rachie. We've actually had this discussion about wondering what if our parents had had more kids and we'd had at least one brother, we've thought how interesting would it be to see because it's like we've got one version of my parents' child in me, one version in my sister. And so we look similar. We have similar features, similar hair, similar freckles, etc. It'd be so interesting to see our features on in the form of a brother. It's like what would have a brother looked like in our household? Tomcat, what's your most prized possession and why? I'm so not materialistic. I'm looking around. It's like not my TV, not any of my books. All the photos I've got are printed from like a digital version, so I can replace those. Plants, furniture, all of it is like everything I'm looking at is replaceable. My computer, all of it's backed up on the cloud. That's the thing is I feel like so much of what I own is either replaceable because it's, you know, something you can find, like a sofa that's not of sentimental value, or it's backed up digitally, where if the physical, like if my computer exploded and died, all of what I've got on my computer is backed up to a cloud. But I would say maybe of my possessions, it probably would be something from my college years. Like either, you know, I think I'd be really sad to lose either my class ring or my, three things I can think of. My class ring from when I graduated college. I also have this beautiful gold watch that my parents gifted to me as a graduation present that has, I went to Yale and it has like Yale on it. So I'd be sad if I lost either of those two college relics of mine. And then the third thing I'd be really sad if I lost it is a Bible that my parents got for me as a baptism present. Like they gifted it to me on my baptism day. I was only like 3 months old, but like that just, it's something I would want to keep for my whole life. So I'd be really, I mean, yes, you can buy a Bible anywhere, but that particular one was a present from my parents to me on my baptism day. This was December 5th, 1993. And I think losing that would be like really sad because that is definitely not replaceable. Like that one gifted Bible they gave to me is not something I could replace. Tomcat Micah, I'm stuck on 2,800 subscribers doing shorts as live streams where it's at. You know, your channel will grow on live streams. Your channel will also grow if you post shorts consistently. It's just, there's ebb and flow, whichever way you interact on the platform. It's just, you have to stick with it when growth is fast, and you have to stick with it when there's barely any growth. Like the key to growing on YouTube at the end of the day is just sticking with YouTube. Even when you're not getting a lot of views, even when your videos flop, when you're getting like 1 subscriber or 2 based on a recent post, it's just, you can't let anything deter you from continuing to interact and post on YouTube. Eli, hello, you made it, Eli Magallanes. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day weekend. Farshid, hello, and guys, please like Hannah. DG, yes, and I didn't know the time you came live, so I have to watch the time difference. I'm happy to be here. So for those of you who don't know my live stream schedule, I go live 4 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, every other day of the week, starting on Monday. So again, I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. So it's evenings, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And then I will occasionally throw in a Saturday pop-up live stream where I'll usually go live late morning or early afternoon on Saturday, depending on my schedule. Sometimes I can't make that work, but like, for example, yesterday, Saturday, I did go live for like maybe an hour and a half. I should just put this in the chat too. Oh, I don't have my chat open. Shoot. Grr. Let's see. So let me just comment here. I should just put like occasional reminders in here. Reminder, my live stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. With occasional Saturdays thrown in there too. Pascal, you like African names? Name for your child? White Lightning, Christmas earrings, yep. Tamara Fletcher, great to see you. XXXO to Micah. It's live, then shorts, then regular videos. Nice. Courtney Riley. Tomcat. What's my educational background? So I actually have this in my description. if you go to my home page of my channel. So go to my home page and then click on just the bio at the top and you can find out what my educational background is. Trillmatic, Courtney Riley, Simeon, Yale. Ooh, I've been to Bridgeport so many times. Oh my gosh, I know Bridgeport. All the cities in Connecticut that I now know. Obviously, Yale is located in New Haven, Connecticut. So I know New Haven, Connecticut. I've been to Stamford, Connecticut. I've been to Greenwich, Connecticut. I've been to Bridgeport. I've been to Hartford. I've been to Fairfield. I have been to, is Quinnipiac a city? Because Quinnipiac University is like right across town. Maybe it's not. But I feel like there's Cheshire. I had a friend who I was friends with at Yale, and she lived locally, which I was like, oh, it's so nice that you just get to see your parents all the time. She was from Cheshire, Connecticut, which, oh my gosh, it was maybe like a 20-30 minute drive to get from where her parents lived to the Yale campus. Let's just Google this. Cheshire, Connecticut to New Haven. It's just the most New England has such a charm. It's just, the vibe is so different than here in the Midwest. Cheshire, Connecticut to New Haven. Driving, let's see. Yep, Cheshire, Connecticut, my friend, her name was Monica. She, I just remember thinking like, man, you can hop in your car and just drive 25 minutes and just hang out with your parents on the weekends whenever you want to. Meanwhile, my whole family was here in Minnesota. So it's like, whenever I wanted to see my parents or they wanted to see me, one of us needed to book a flight, like a 3-hour flight, to get from Connecticut to Minneapolis, either way. So it was harder to see my parents more frequently because, you know, it involved flying. Alicia Lieber, thank you. Remember W60, I am not really a Trekkie. I've seen some of the Star Trek films with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto as Spock. Those were okay. And then I've seen Star Trek Voyager, the TV series, and it's like, meh. Space, like the outer space intergalactic aesthetic, not for me. My aesthetic is Game of Thrones and reality TV with lots of glam and Downton Abbey. Like, I love a good, just beautiful, stunning, warm, just visually captivating. Bridgerton is another one where it's like flowers and very coquette and fashion inspo. Emily in Paris. Like, I just want like a visually very like pretty, aesthetically beautiful show, whether it's a movie or TV. And the aesthetic of outer space is so cold and so robotic, and there's like metal and buttons and lasers and starships and alien life forms, and I'm like, oh, it's not. I'll watch it out of curiosity. Like, I actually like the Star Wars series. I like those movies. I watched a little bit of The Mandalorian. I watched what's that movie? Solo, like the backstory for Han Solo. Like, Star Wars is okay. Star Trek is like, Avatar is like, no, not a fan of Avatar. But yeah, generally outer space stuff, no, not for me. William, very good to see you. Yes, Yaba, Chinese New Year. Yes, it is coming this week. So cool. Tomcat, I was a physics major at the academy. What is your major? Poli-sci and German. Remember is guessing below deck. Guy Buttersnap. Ty L. XXXO. Sir Ooch. Pascal, Danielle Greiner, thank you. Mark 5, congrats on your career success. Off the top of your mind, I don't give out any kind of like medical or dietary advice on here, so you'd have to seek that out from a health provider. Micah, thanks for the info. Sometimes it gets depressing, but I'm gonna keep trying. Honestly, like there's a phrase or a quote that I love where it's something along the lines of anything worth doing doesn't come easy. Like it's supposed to be hard because it means most people won't do it. And it's like, you know, you have to just grit your teeth and get through the less fun times with anything. If it's YouTube, if it's training for a marathon, if it's what's another thing you could grind away, like building a business. It's just the beginning is rough because it's usually just you. You got to have the discipline to keep showing up. You don't have a whole squad of supporters. You don't have tons of viewers. You don't have tons of customers. Like, you got to rely on yourself to keep showing up. And, you know, not every day is going to be like a super bright, motivated day. Like, there have been days where I had to show up and film something, post something, do whatever. And it's like, I was tired, I was stressed, I wasn't in the mood to do it. But it's like, if you can just keep showing up no matter what, indefinitely, as the months and the years go by and you still keep showing up, that is the secret sauce for growth and hitting your goals. And if you want growth in anything, you just have to keep doing it over and over and over again and refuse to quit. That's when you really lose. You lose when you quit. If you never quit, you haven't really lost. Thai L or Tail, pure black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Okay. Mark 5. Kennebunkport. I've never been to Maine, Tomcat. Dustin MT, you changed your profile picture. Simeon, Northeast is beautiful in the fall. Indeed, it is. Yes. William Barry is guessing Palm Beach. Tomcat, could you change a flat tire? No, I've never learned how to change a flat tire, and I wouldn't attempt it if I hadn't had someone show me or ever done it myself. So no, that is a life skill I have yet to learn, is changing a tire. Chad, good to see you. How's life out in Boston? How are you? Richard Smith, hello. Oh, you're in Northeast Ohio. Nice. Oh my gosh, I've been to Ohio at least like 7 or 8 times in my life. My family would road trip out to the East Coast from Minneapolis, and our midway stopping point was Toledo, Ohio. And we would just get a hotel room and call it good once we hit Toledo after like many, many hours of driving. And then we'd continue on to Connecticut from Toledo. So love me some Ohio. I've been to your state many times. The Hezi Pharaoh. Ooh, Abraham Lincoln sent a floating heart. I missed that one. Thank you. Let's add that one. Abraham Lincoln -U8L. Fun. The Hezi Pharaoh, she makes me want to lock in and go back to Auburn for my master's. Do it. This is the type of woman I want to be around every day. Work hard, hustle, and just keep going no matter what. That's the key to, I mean, it's not like you're guaranteed to get anything in this life, but if you want to realistically, like, either get the things you want or improve the odds of getting whatever it is you want, you just have to keep going no matter what. The crap days, the middle days, the boring days, it's like you just got to keep going even when it sucks. William Barry, Pascal Jerome, Simeon, love Game of Thrones, amazing. I haven't seen the prequel series that came out. I've seen them though. I got like an ad for it. I don't have an avatar. Lee Hoffman. Ooh, falafel sounds so good. I did not have falafel for dinner, if you're wondering. And see, what about Interstellar? It was captivating and very dramatic, but again, there's something very desolate and depressing I've always found about outer space stuff. Qubit, thank you. Mark 5. Peace and joy. Anything worth doing doesn't come easy. Yep. Anything worth doing doesn't come easy. I bet if you polled every single member of Team USA who's in Milan Cortina at the Olympics right now, if you ask them, it's like, was it worth all of that hard work? Was it worth all of that training and the blood, sweat, and tears it took for you to get here to the Olympics? I'm sure every single one of them would be like, well, yeah, I'm competing in the Olympics and it's the most amazing experience ever. And it's like, how many people can say that they're an Olympian and got to compete in the Olympics? But getting to the Olympics is so brutally hard and takes so much perseverance and comebacks from injuries and illnesses and overcoming fears and judgments and doubts and all that stuff. So it's like, yeah, for them, I think that's a great example, is like, it's worth it to them because they made it to the Olympics, but also that certainly did not come easy, because anyone who has the talent and the discipline to make it to the Olympic Games is a baller. Tomcat says the effort you put in defines the results you get. Yes. Bye, Sir Ooch. XXXO. Hannah, another docudrama is Victoria and Abdul. I've heard about this one. Yes. Mike Ferguson, great to see you. How is everything with you and your family? Hannah can change a flat tire easy. I actually have never done that, so I don't think it'd be easy for me off the bat. Shopper, rocking a Conway Twitty profile picture. Okay, Dustin. NC says, Hannah, I'm going to Minnesota to teach you how to change a tire, and then flying back to New Jersey, you need to learn. I know. It's one of those valuable life skills where I'm like, I'll eventually know this, or I'll be forced to learn how to know how to do this. Peace and joy, Micah. They're saying the future of medical will be AI soon. No, I don't think that's entirely true. No, a lot of medical stuff will be assisted by AI. Like, there's a lot of stuff that, AI can catch and tools that doctors can use, but no, I don't think that's realistic. I think there will always be a human who is operating with the assistance of AI and not the other way around. No, I am not concerned about healthcare providers and AI. Pascal, 200K in the bank. Boom. Pendleton, I am European mixed with Ethiopian. Monique, I don't know if you talk about this stuff, but I'm curious to know what you think of the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. I mean, I think it's really sad. I do talk about current events on here. I don't talk about my political views on here, who I vote for, but I'm happy to talk about things that are in the news headlines and all over social media. And yeah, I've been seeing these updates on the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping, and it's like really shocking and really sad. And honestly, as time goes on, oh my gosh, if it was my mom, oof, I would be a mess. I'd be like so concerned, like wondering if she's okay, like the reason why. I'm confused about the reason why too. I don't know, is it like ransom? Is it just some hater, some psychopath? Like, I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, I just think it's really sad, and I really feel bad for Savannah Guthrie. Anyone who would be in those shoes, like having to worry about your mom being kidnapped and now trying to figure out what happened to her, that sounds like a nightmare. I feel so bad for her. Thank you, Pascal Jerome. YouTube University, changing a flat tire. Original Star Trek, pretty cool. Should check out a couple episodes if you have time. Oh, I just know already I won't like it because I've seen enough episodes of Star Trek Voyager and the movies where I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm good on that content. Mike Ferguson, they call Olympic athletes amateurs, but I beg to differ. Yeah. Who's calling them amateurs? Mark, AI, the downfall. UBCD for life. Don't know what that is. All right, guys, I'm going to close the poll in just a moment. So vote in the poll if you can see it up here. The question is, guess which reality TV show I started watching today. this lovely President's Day weekend because I don't have work tomorrow. And I was like, also, the weather here has been incredible. It's been in the 50s and it was sunny and gorgeous. And I was like, this is a feel-good weekend. I'm gonna load up on sleep, I'm gonna relax, and I'm gonna watch some reality TV. So I started a series today. Twins baseball season is in the air. I don't follow baseball, Tomcat, so I'm clueless. Monique says, it seems like it happened to the most random person ever. Why her? I know. That's what, and the thing is, I don't spend a lot of time reading the news or following stuff because so much of it is negative and you can just get stuck in the doom scroll process where I'm like, I don't need this affecting my life. I can stay up to date on like quick headlines, skim them. All right, these are the major events that happened and ongoing things, and then just shut it off. They're not getting any more of my precious time and attention. I'm as informed as I need to be. Moving on. But yes, I keep seeing when I do these quick, like, just let's peek at the news, do a quick scroll, and then be done with it. I keep seeing these updates about Savannah Guthrie's mom. And I'm just like, man, it just, as I think they say, like, as time goes on, when someone is missing, the odds of them being alive aren't great. It's not always true. I mean, some people are found many, many days, weeks, whatever, after they've gone missing. But it's like you start to worry about, like, are they alive still? If so, like, what are their conditions, like, that they're living in? What are they eating and consuming to survive? Where are they being kept? Like, it's so bad. Yeah. Terrible. Mike Ferguson, way back in the 80s, before professional athletes joined, Olympic athletes were considered amateurs. True, but no longer. I mean, I don't think anyone considers them amateurs now because you can be a pro. Pascal Jerome, XXXO, Below Deck is your genre. You are adventurous, in my opinion. All right, before I close it, I will close this poll in just a moment, but I do want to drop a reminder in here. Ooh, my computer battery is low. Just a reminder that my next live stream is, in fact, tomorrow, Monday, at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Not heading out just yet, but just so you know. Got the answer. She smiled teasingly. Okay, let's close the poll. Poll question number 2 of the evening. All right. Guess which reality show I started watching today? I was able to trick a lot of you guys with the Real Housewives of New York City. It is not Real Housewives of New York City. I've already seen a lot of that. So that is not the right answer. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives came in second. Nope, I haven't seen that show. Third place, Below Deck. It's not Below Deck. I tricked you guys. I am watching Members Only Palm Beach. It's so interesting. I highly recommend you check it out. These crazy affluent ladies who live in Palm Beach. It's very exclusive. The houses there range from, they start at $20 million and they go up to $70 million. Mar-a-Lago is like right in their neck of the woods. Fun fact, did you know that to be a member of Mar-a-Lago, the membership dues every year are $1 million? I had no clue, but I was like, dang. Okay, I see you guys. You can pay a membership due of $1 million and it's no big deal. Imagine paying $1 million every year to be part of a club, because that's what people at Mar-a-Lago do. Crazy. So I am watching Members Only Palm Beach at the recommendation of my sister, Rachel Gore. All right, Big Hoss. Dustin says, got me again, Hannah. Mike Ferguson says, yes. Monique got it right. Yep, Members Only. That's what I'm watching, guys. Good night, Wesley. NC says 24 to 72 hours, a 90% drop in survival rates. Oh no. I was worried it was something like that. Can occur after the initial kidnapping, particularly if the victim is moved to a second location. Yep. Honestly, I didn't know the precise like time window, NC, but honestly, I think I'm a very realistic person. Like I'm optimistic, but I'm never not realistic. Like I'm always grounded in like the brutal facts of reality. I'm not a delusional person. I just can't be. And I feel like if I was in Savannah Guthrie's position or any person's position where a loved one has gone missing and now this much time has gone by, where it's been day after day after day, I think I would just start to have this sinking, like I think I would have hope at the beginning, but I think my realistic expectations of finding the loved one who's missing after a certain amount of time, as the time just keeps going and there's no discovery, I think I would just, realistically, I'd be like, dang, based on statistics, the odds of finding the loved one still alive are diminishing. And it's so grim because it's like you still want, you want to hold on to the hope that someone is still alive and okay and you can find them, which is the case sometimes, but based purely on numbers and not emotions and not hopes in your head, it is sad. It is like a grim reality. I guess you plan to be bougie. Then Hannah says XXXO. Oh, I don't know what maybe me, but these ladies ain't bougie. Dill Pickle, hello. Vice, XXXO. Micah, are you a fan of The Office? Absolutely not. No, I do not like that show. Dylan Courier, yep, $1 million for a membership fee every year. Beetlejuice, Jingle Jingle, Dylan Courier, I'm doing the wrong answers again. Ronald Self. NC says it costs my father $100K annually to be a member at a country club. Yeah, I was actually going to pull like a local country club here in the cities. Edina, not Edina, maybe Wayzata. Affluent suburbs. Wayzata Country Club annual membership cost. What does it cost? Yep. It says initiation fees, membership fees for the Wayzata Country Club. Late 2023, so this might not be accurate. But it looks like the membership fee so Wayzata is like one of the wealthier suburbs around Minneapolis, and it looks like it's $70,000 to $80,000 per year to be a member. But I'm guessing this is now 3 years old. It might be closer to $100K. So yeah, NC, that's kind of what I would expect with like a country club membership is $100K every year. Mike says Elizabeth Smart is probably the most popular missing person that was found. I know she's actually I've been meaning to watch the Elizabeth Smart documentary that came out on Netflix because I remember her story and hearing about it as a little kid, and I was just so shocked. I was like, how could she have possibly turned up alive and okay after all that time? It just seemed so unlikely and so shocking. Kirby says, I thought Beetlejuice was a night bot. Okay. Oh no. Micah, not only a sinking feeling, but kind of feeling like the investigation is turning on you. Maybe. XXXO. Kirby sent a happy poop. Sent multiple happy poops from Bertha. Thank you. Cute. Let's see. Beetlejuice. Back to the future country. I'm real. Masakatsu. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm happy you're still here. Paul Rivera, speaking of great wealth, how about the Yale Club building in New York City? Ooh, actually, you know what? I've got a magazine here because I get, let me just grab it for you because why not? I get the Yale Alumni magazine. One sec. All right. so this is a fun part of being a Yale alum is you get the annual or you get the monthly. It's more like quarterly. But yeah, like here's the I want to make sure to cover up my info. But yeah, here's one issue on Mark Twain, Yale Alumni Magazine. This was for November and December. And then this one was about like chatbots. And I think like the role of like chatbots with education. But what I was gonna show you guys at the mention of the Yale Club of New York, I've never been, but there's like so many ads in these magazines, like realtors, for example, celebrating 100 years in business. I don't know how they're affiliated. I think they might be in New Haven. But I wanted to show you, I feel like there's always an ad somewhere in here for the Yale Club of New York. Maybe it's this one, the Mark Twain one. Let me try and find it. What's a country club? It's basically like it's like a place where wealthy people like golf and hang out, and there's like facility. It's basically like a very premium resort type of environment where it's wealthy people who can afford to pay the membership fees, and you golf. It's like a place where you can like meet other successful people, other people in business. It's like a social club that has amenities, facilities. You can swim there, you can golf there, you can play tennis there. Think of it as like a social club, like a rich social club version of a Lifetime Fitness. But it also has like usually a restaurant and maybe like a smoothie bar. Like it's just like a rich social club where you can meet other rich people. All right, I really want to find a Yale Club of New York ad because they always have them in here. Anyways, Brian, you're right. Stats are not hopeful. Jamal Green is here. Eli, I'm a country club member. Love that. Congratulations. That is honestly something on my aspirational list, like one of my goals. I would love to be a member of a country club, but at this point, I cannot justify, nor it would be so painful, paying $100K a year to be a member of a club. Like, this isn't going toward a mortgage. This isn't going toward a car payment. This isn't going toward any, like, you know, a computer or technology or anything, you know, but it is a type of investment because you are investing in the people that you have access to at the country club. And that is some people wouldn't think of it as an investment, but you are gaining access to a certain group of people when you invest in a country club membership. Dude, that's really cool, Eli Magallanes. How do you like your country club? Like, what activities do you enjoy at the country club? Oh, Yale Club of New York, you're letting me down here. Where is your ad? I know they have ads in here. I've seen them all the dang time. And it should be in this one because this is like the holiday edition. Oh, here we go. I missed it right at the beginning. Yale Club of New York, crazy building, crazy real estate. But yes, this was like the November, December issue. And here it says, what is it? The holiday season, every step brings us closer together. Join the Yale Club of New York City for celebrations to remember. Yeah, it's, when I've gone online and looked at the Yale Club of New York, I'm like, ooh, looking so pretty in there. I'd love to just like step foot in there and like take a tour. I think if you're a member of the Yale Club of New York, and look at this, like the other magazine that I was showing you, the ad is on the back where it's like Yale Club of New York City, more than a club where new years begin together. So this was their ad for, yeah, like the new year. One day I'll see it. Gianna Forever, thank you for the bronze medal. Also, Kirby, I gotta add you. All right. Raylon, Beetlejuice, Eli, Dragoliube, Tomcat, Yell Club is in Midtown Manhattan, Scream 7, so cool, Gianna, and thank you for the bronze medal gift. Panamex, I want to travel the world in a balloon. It's restricted to alumni and faculty. Yes, but I think there's also dues that you have to pay. What? Let's just Google Yale Club of New York membership cost. That's actually not so bad. Monthly dues are 80. Oh, wait, hold on. Class of 2016. Okay, it's about 2,000 a year. That's actually not so bad. Could be worse. Eli says, as a business owner, it has benefited the company 100. I get to advertise, and after you sign up, it can all be tax benefited. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. It might seem ridiculous to a lot of people to be spending tens of thousands of dollars on a membership fee to access a country club. But when you think of it this way, if you're in business and you are able to like get the word out there and make connections and advertise your business, whatever it is that you offer, like that also is like massive. Like that is a huge opportunity to grow your business and maybe meet other people in your space and get more customers. So it's like, I see why they exist. 'Cause it's not like, not everyone is just gonna be able to or be willing to throw away, part with 100K every year to be a member of a club. So it does bring in a certain level of like serious people who can afford to and are willing to spend that kind of money to become a member of a club. Paul Rivera, it's better than the Harvard Club in New York. I don't know what the Harvard Club looks like. Let's just, now I have to look. Harvard Club of New York City. I mean, this place looks super nice. Not gonna throw shade. I honestly don't have an issue with Harvard. I think Harvard is great, amazing. I think it's the oldest university in the US. It was founded in the 1600s. But like, this looks great. If someone invited me to come to the Harvard Club of New York, who am I to turn up my nose to an invitation to a Harvard gathering in New York City at the club? I'd go. Honestly, I've thought it'd be really fun to like roll into New York City whenever the next time is that I'm there, and like, you know, enjoy and show up and just see what it looks like. Also, Eli, thank you so much for the super chat. This is so cool. I redo this screenshot to make sure I get it. Thanks, Eli. Got it. Here we go. Eli. Big text, I mean. Thank you very, very much. Okay, NC, I saw your comment out of the corner of my eye. It said something like, it goes both ways. Mr. Beast fan, Zuya, NC says it goes both ways. Okay, remember, eagles fly with eagles. I was saying this to my sister just today because I told her, I was like, it's one of my goals to become a member of a country club somewhere in the Twin Cities area. There's multiple. You know, just to like see who's there, meet people who are there and like spending their time there, the activities that they do. It's just, they're not everyday people. So I'm curious to know like who's there and like what can I learn from them? What's their background? What's their business? What's their financial profile? All that kind of stuff. I just love learning from people. A great quote that I try to live by is, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need to be around people who are smarter than you, way farther ahead than you are. They've lived much more life than you. They've got wisdom nuggets to drop. Like, you need to always be surrounding yourself with people who can make you level up, because you're not at their level yet. So that's what I think is really interesting and exciting about country clubs. God bless America. Good to see you. Pinhead. Jingle bell earrings go astronomically hard in February. Thanks. Sorry, this is just so bad. How can I do this? I'm trying to figure out still how to do like plugins and everything, but my computer's gonna go in a little bit. Monique says, it makes sense because where else are rich people going to go and meet other rich people? And there's like, you can meet them at conventions, you can meet them at like masterminds and other exclusive events where the cost for entry is very, very high, which limits the amount of people who are gonna be there. But it does make sense. Like, when you think about it as the way that it's set up, it's like, well, yeah, most people aren't going to be able to just write a check for $100,000 to become a member of a club and pay that every single year. But some people are. And so the people who are willing to be like, well, yeah, I can write a check for $100K every single year and be a member of this club. Like, those people are going to be really interesting to meet and talk to, where it's just like, basically, like, what do you do? Like, how, what's your background? What's your business? How did you grow it? What community do you live in? Like, did you grow up around here? Is it a family business? Did you purchase it? How do you invest your money? What do you think is a good investment? Are you looking at this? Are you looking at that? What's your real estate portfolio? I mean, you can just learn endless things from these people. And so it makes me excited for the day where I am in a financial position to put myself into spaces like that and learn from these people, because it's like, I didn't grow up around it. I never learned any of this stuff in school. I'm a very traditional, like, school person. You learn your subjects, you get a 9-to-5 job. And so a lot of this stuff now, later, regarding finance and investments and like growing your net worth, this is all stuff that I've just been able to like learn on YouTube as like YouTube University. And I think it's so exciting, because it's like, there's a whole world out there. Like, why not learn and get smarter and grow as much as you can? I think it's really exciting. Monique, Back to the Future sounds good. I'll probably be hopping off here soon. Oh no, computer, don't die on me. Okay, Mike, Trillmatic says, Hannah is pretty for real. Is there a competition between Harvard, Yale, and Princeton grads? To me, I'm like, it's just so silly. I don't have time for this. If it makes you feel better about yourself, say if you're a Harvard person, if you're a Princeton person, if you're a Stanford person, because I consider Stanford to be an Ivy, even though they're technically not. If it makes you feel better about yourself to crap all over Yaleys and, you're like, yeah, Harvard is ranked higher than Yale. I'm like, that's fine. Like, you're free to think that. I don't need, like, I just don't have time for it. I'm like, I loved my experience. If Yale isn't ranked number 1, it's still ranked very high, and it was a world-class education that I got for free. I'm not, like, I'm cool. I'm cool with whatever's going on with the rankings and the statuses, but there's no point. I'm like, what are we competing about? We're adults. We have lives. Like, are we really... It just feels like a pissing contest that's so unnecessary, except to, like, protect people's egos and make them feel better about themselves. Doesn't matter. NC says, exactly. Kaden. NC says, if you're the smartest person in the room, you aren't hanging around the right people. Exactly. There's something about, like, when you're talking to someone or you're interacting with someone and you're quickly realizing you're like, dude, this person is like a big deal. They're super smart when they start to like tell, it's like, oh yeah, like I bought this, or I just traveled here and I closed this deal and I met this person and I was in the same room as Elon and I was doing, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna let you do all the talking here because I'm blown away, and clearly I've got lots of stuff I need to learn from you because I haven't done any of this stuff yet, but I'd love to learn how. So if you could like teach me some tricks, like that's what I just find so interesting. Okay. Eli says you should volunteer at a country club. Ooh, that's so, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Just to meet people that are members. I have found out that we aren't human beings, but are humans doing. Cool. Oh, that's such a good tip. Mr. Fiat, Micah. Hating on rich people is a thing, but I look at it as an opportunity to learn. Yeah, but the thing is, what I find so funny is people, okay, it's like anyone who's hating on a rich person, if they had the opportunity to become a rich person themselves, they would take it. Like if they had the, like say a fairy came and was like, I'm going to magically give you the Powerball numbers and you're going to win $200 million tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, that person would, who would say no? It's like, you hate them because you ain't them. But anybody who's like spewing venom and hating on rich people, I'm just like, I know if you were given a lottery ticket, a winning lottery ticket that was worth, 200 million, however many millions, like, are you going to say no? I don't think so. And so I think a lot of it comes from jealousy and insecurity and resentment toward people who have better financial means than they do. And they're projecting their own inner issues and disappointments and whatever onto people who are successful. I mean, are there terrible rich people? Yeah. But there's also terrible broke people too. It's just like, I don't think you get to demonize a whole social class. So, yeah, I'm not one to hate on people at all. But it's like the mentality that like rich people are evil is just and terrible is like, no. I don't believe in blanket statements like that. Vice says, Gute Nacht, jedermann. Thank you. Good night. Mike, Paul Rivera, Alanihan. Hey, the world's full of haters, and honestly, I think anybody that's like a hater, it tells you more about them than the thing that they're hating on. It's like they're projecting their own issues and their own inner frustrations and problems and disappointments onto other people. It's just, I think hating is not a good look. Kareem, James Fegan. They are greeting misleading. They hate because they are greeting misleading. I don't understand your comment. I think there might be a typo. Micah, people don't realize the sleepless nights they had to become rich. That too. Not every rich person is self-made, but most millionaires in the United States are self-made. So it's like, I respect the hustle that it takes to become wealthy. Daniel. Misleading. They are being misleading? Interesting. I don't understand. Anyways, my computer is at 9%. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's now past 2 hours. Dang, that went really fast. I'm gonna remind you guys again. Reminder, guys. Come on back to the live stream tomorrow night, which is Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. for my next live stream. Gonna be fun as always. I think I'll probably be in the kitchen tomorrow. I feel like the last few times I've been here in my living room, and I'd love to just switch it up. And I also like being on my feet, believe it or not. Reynaldo Madridi, Back to the Future, you made it back just in time. Thank you, Alanihan. Yes, Back to the Future, thank you for being such a wonderful mod. I think you might have been the only one. NC says, don't hate on successful people. Befriend them and learn as much as you can. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Just because someone is wealthy, it's just like, that shouldn't be like, oh, this and that. It's like, they know something that you don't because they've made it to this point in life and you haven't yet. So like, you can benefit from approaching them and learning from them. You don't only learn from them, but you put yourself in a position for opportunities that wouldn't exist if you didn't. Yes, 100%. 100%. It's like you only burn yourself with these toxic mindsets of like, rich equals evil, rich equals Illuminati, rich equals selfish, greedy, insert negative word. It's like, fine, close yourself off and let them help someone else and let them share their tips to someone else if you're gonna just write them off. Like, it's a missed opportunity at the end of the day. Yaba, Chinese meal tomorrow? Maybe? Not sure, we'll see. Yes, Back to the Future, glad that you made it back. All right, mods were wonderful. Well, Back to the Future, I think you might have been the only mod tonight. Thank you, Back to the Future, for modding. Thanks for voting in my polls, guys. And we had lots of gifts tonight. There were gifts from Roger Hess, Joe Sensei, Adnan Official, Ernest, Gianna Forever, Hopper1269, Reaper, Vice, Felipe Reyes, Abraham Lincoln, and Kirby. I think I got everyone, but I always am a little like, did I? All right, Bishop Bullwinkle, super late. That's okay. I'm going to be back on live tomorrow night, Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. So I'd love to see you guys there. Have a good night, everyone, says Danielle. You too, Danielle. Tommy Brown Jr., Paul Rivera. Rich people are not evil. Signed Lord Rothschild. Funny. All right. On that note, yes, I don't demonize rich people. I'm curious about rich people, particularly the self-made killers who are like crushing it. And I'm like, ooh, you started from the bottom, now you're there. Tell me about it, because I would love that for myself. Because hey, life gets easier when you have more resources and the ability to pay for things that you need. And see, just watch The Pursuit of Happiness and you'll understand. I love that movie. And yes, totally agree with this. All right, fun discussion, guys. I know it can get a little spiky when we start talking about the rich, but I think it's interesting. So I'm gonna continue watching Members Only Palm Beach. It's very fascinating. And I will see you guys. Thank you, Snow, and bye, Back to the Future, and Kareem. Yes, thanks guys for hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow night, Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time Zone here in the United States. So take care. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you